Yes, welcome back to the Morning Shift, your source for your hip-hop, R&B in the morning here on CHUO 89.1. And we got a special guest, as always, comes by the studio. They hang out and talk about movies, everything, games, everything. It's got to be Keith Whittier from Ottawa Life magazine, movie critic himself in the house. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing phenomenal. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing great. Welcome back to the family. Welcome back to the show.
It's good to be home. It's good to be home. I missed you too. I hope you and yours are doing well.
We're doing great. We're doing great. Having a great time. Had a couple days off, but I'm back again. Well, ready to go for a Friday morning. And I brought you in today to talk about the Oscars that coming up soon. So what's going on with that now?
Absolutely. So of course the other award shows are still going ahead. I assume it'll be virtual. I am really excited about a lot of these nominations. I want to talk to you about a couple of them right now because I know some people are going to be getting their Oscar picks ready, and I want to do my part to help out. Now, the category that I am extremely excited for is Best Actress. This category is ridiculously stacked. You have got Viola Davis, who is no stranger to anybody for her performance in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. You've got Andra Day, who already won the Golden Globe for her performance in the United States versus Billie Holiday. You've got Vanessa Kirby for a phenomenal performance in a not so great movie, but her performance was amazing in Pieces of a Woman. Frances McDormand, of course, for Nomadland, and last but certainly not least, Carey Mulligan for Promising Young Woman. All of these performances were amazing. I think this is one of those years where the Academy got it right with these five nominations. Personally, I'm hoping for Carey Mulligan to win in Promising Young Woman. I think that film was probably one of the standouts of the year for me. I absolutely loved it. I think her performance was phenomenal. I've said before, I went from looking at her as a supporting actress to thinking, no, any project you want her to lead in, she is the person for it. She was fantastic. So she's my pick for Best Actress. And I'm going to give you a Best Actor as well. So listen, with all due respect to Riz Ahmed for his performance in Sound of Metal, Anthony Hopkins, his amazing performance in The Father, Gary Oldman, his performance in Mank, and Steven Yeun for his fantastic performance in Minari. I think everybody knows that Chadwick Boseman is going to be winning this for his performance in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Ooh. Don't get it twisted. He is not winning this because he passed away. He is not winning this because people feel sorry for him. He is winning this because he was by far the best actor in this category in the past year. Even before his untimely passing, people were talking about this performance and just talking about how phenomenal it was. And check this out. This movie is produced by Denzel Washington, who also secretly funded Chadwick Boseman's education. Talk about things coming full circle. So I'm really excited for that.
And this is This is a Netflix movie, right? It's a Netflix movie.
It is a Netflix movie.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. Netflix.
Absolutely. And because I'm feeling generous on this Good Friday, I want to give you one more pick, and that's my pick for best picture. Our nominations, of course, are The Father, Judas and the Black Messiah, Mank, Nomadland, Promising Young Woman, Sound of Metal, and Trial of the Chicago 7. I will tell you, this is one of those ones where you talk about who will win and who should win. Nomadland will win. It was on the trajectory to win this as soon as it won the People's Choice Award at the Toronto International Film Festival, an award that is usually synonymous with Best Picture. It's been winning a lot of different awards. I liked it, but I can't say that I liked it more than The Trial of the Chicago 7 or Promising Young Woman. But when you're marking your ballots, check Nomadland. It's going to win Best Picture.
Yes, I saw the trailer for it. It looks really interesting, and the cast that she meets along her way for traveling, it's just amazing. And this is the same director who's going to be directing a Marvel pick coming out soon, right?
Yeah,
The Eternals.
Chloe Zhao, her star is taken off, and again, you know what? It's Good Friday. I can't stop giving. She's most likely going to win Best Director, Chloe Zhao. I do. Listen, there's a lot of talk about this year. There could have been 3 female directors nominated. Of course, the third being Regina King. It didn't work out that way.
Yeah.
But I will tell you that the director that I think that should be winning it is Emerald Fennell for Promising Young Woman. I think it's a very original type of film, and it's very different. Nomadland is entertaining. Don't get me wrong, but what's entertaining about that film, more so than anything else, is the cinematography. It reminds me of last year with 1917. The film was beautifully shot. It was a good movie, but I didn't necessarily think it was the best movie. And obviously others agreed with me because Parasite took home Best Picture. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, yeah. Also, with that, there's a movie that came out right now in theaters someplace in Canada, not anywhere in Ottawa right now. But King Kong versus Godzilla. Now, before you get into that, let me ask you one question. Are you a Kong person or are you a Godzilla person? Who were you going for when you saw this movie?
Well, when I saw Godzilla versus Kong, I got to tell you, I am a King Kong guy.
Yay!
And I just think that King Kong is a more entertaining character. Godzilla just comes around and like wrecks stuff, whereas King Kong has that heart, you know?
Yeah.
Even going back to Peter Jackson's King Kong version from...
Really?
No, hang on. But there was one amazing scene in it when he was taking on the dinosaurs, which was phenomenal. King Kong for the win. Listen, this is a film, as you touched on, so the theaters in Ottawa were shut down. Over on the Gatineau side, as of the time of filming this, they're open, but with pending lockdowns, who knows what will happen. But listen, I got good news for you. You can check this out on the Cineplex store. You can check this out on iTunes, on Google. I think Amazon Prime has it as well. On demands like Rogers On Demand. So there's so many different ways that you can view Godzilla versus King Kong, and it is worth it. Listen, we were just talking about the Oscars. You're not going to hear, and the Academy Award for Best Picture goes to Godzilla versus Kong, but that's okay. You are going to be entertained. This was a phenomenal collaboration between Legendary Pictures and Warner Brothers to get these two behemoths together. And I am watching this, and I am going through what I would call my Matrix motions, going back and forth, and the kid in me comes out. Listen, we've got somewhat of a plot, but it doesn't matter. We're there for the action. We're there for the explosions. We're there to see buildings crumble. This movie delivers. It's very entertaining. It would be great to see it in a theater, but if that is not an option for you, you can see it at home as well. It
was funny because I'm in the basement. I have the surround sound going because I want to feel like I'm in the theater, and I'm cheering for like the whole time, yelling "Go Kong!" I was yelling, and my wife ran downstairs. Are you okay? Are you okay? I was like, yeah, King Kong versus Godzilla, because I was just so into the movie. And you're right, the storyline for the people were like on the side, especially for Godzilla. The characters like what's her name there from Stranger Thing,
Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah, she was
kind of tell you something.
Pushed aside.
When your wife runs downstairs and she's checking to make sure you're okay, that means you're doing it right. Next level is you want the neighbors coming over, knocking on the door with the mask on, saying, "Are you guys okay in here?" Then you know you're cheering next level. But good on you.
Oh, I thought it was a great movie. It was a great popcorn movie for me, and it was a great. Just enjoyable. Like we miss movies like that where you can actually just go in and actually just take your mind out and just enjoy the vibe.
100%. Couldn't agree with you more.
So I heard that you got a PlayStation 5. Now, is this true or is this a rumor?
No, this is very true.
He's lying to us. He's lying. Look, he's lying to us, guys.
I don't know if you can, for those on the YouTube channel, I don't know if you can make it out in the back here, but yeah, it's definitely there. So basically what happened was within a week of deciding that I wanted to get one, I was able to secure one. And I've got a couple of tips. All right, go ahead. I wrote an article about this on Ottawa Life magazine. Let me share with you a couple of things. First of all, on Twitter, follow this account, PS5 stock _Canada, and turn notifications on. Anytime a store like Shoppers, The Source, Best Buy, Walmart, whoever drops them and replenishes their stock, they let you know. I was actually not only was I able to get myself a PS5, but a couple weeks later, a friend of mine was interested in getting one. I was able to secure one for him as well and had it delivered to his home. And so this works. The second thing is, and this is going to be the tedious part, but if you want one, put in the work, get a listing of all the EB games in Ottawa, hold on to the numbers and call them daily. Of course, even as we're about to go through a lockdown, I'm not sure again what the provisions are going to be and what the stores are going to be open, what have you. By calling them daily, that's how I was able to get my PS5. A lot of the stores work off of waiting lists, but a lot of them don't. So being able to call up one of the stores, it was basically like winning the lottery. They said, yeah, we got a bunch in. I gave them my name. Within an hour, I was to the store and back, and I had a new PS5. So
wow.
So, but again, if we're going into a lockdown, it is extremely important that you follow that Twitter site. I'll give it to you again. PS5 stock _Canada. Turn the alerts on. You're not dealing with them directly. It's just somebody who's letting you know who has stock, and and if that stock's available, and then go from there. Oh, and then one other tip I'll let you know.
Go ahead.
Make sure you create a free account at all those different merchants that I mentioned. Reason being is that when you're going to check out, it makes things a lot quicker. This is the only time in my life I've ever seen a situation where you have something in your shopping cart and then it's gone. The demand for this product is ridiculous. I don't think it's slowing down anytime soon. But if you follow the tips from your boy Keith, you're going to get yourself a PS5 in no time.
All right, now let us know, listeners out there, if you got a PS5 by following my man Keith here. Now, where could they follow you if they want to get some more information?
Yeah, 100%. Thank you for that. CFL_fan. That is CFL_fan on Twitter and as well as Instagram. And I will do my best to keep you entertained.
All right. Well, see you back here soon. We could talk some more. We got some more great movies coming out. And thank you for taking the time to sit down with us. All right.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for having me.
What song do you want to get into the groove to?
You know what? I want, since we're talking about these big behemoths throwing their bodies around, let's get into Body Language by Kid Ink with Usher and Tinashe. I could go for that on a Friday. How about you?
It's a good Friday. Might as well go for it too. Let's get into it here on The Morning Shift. Let's go.